So you're telling me that they had Edge and Rey Mysterio for this week's Smackdown and no Pyro? You pieces of sh. Hey, look who's here. Hey, me Matt. Hey, me Matt here. 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 Again? I will say this. It's better than our 25th anniversary. Hi, me Matt here, and this is just watching the Smackdown 1000 episode. Oh, Christ. Okay, so I mean, it wasn't all that bad. I actually missed the first few segments. It was only 2 hours, so it's really not that bad compared to Raw. But Jesus, like, nah. Well, with the exception of having highlights in a way, you talk about Eddie Guerrero and had tribute to him and all that other shit too. And then of course you have the SmackDown general managers, of course, Teddy Long, John Laurinaitis, and Vicky Guerrero as well. So that was an interesting thing, you know. Just interesting, that's all. I don't know what else to say about it, but you had the Truth TV, and it was kind of, I didn't see it, but from what I've seen from the Truth TV thing, it's R-Truth and Carmella dressed like Ariana Grande doing their show. Well, this show was having the McMahons on. You have Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and Shane McMahon, obviously. There's a rumor that there's something wrong with Linda, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm sure they'll have details for that. And there it is. They came out, and of course there was the usual Stephanie and Shane bickering on what brand of WWE was the best, and of course because it's a Smackdown anniversary, we've got to fucking mention Raw, so there it is. It ended with a dance party, which I guess is R-Truth and Carmella's trademark thing, when I don't understand it myself, and I make a reference to iCarly, but I'm not going to. It's just one of those things where, well, it is very silly, but, I mean, it could be worse. I don't know how this worked, because when I came up to see Kyle, he was watching, I think, yeah, you know what it was, actually, the Evolution reunion. So you had Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton, and Ric Flair. Of course, we're in DC, so how fitting is it to have Dave Batista come back? So it's basically Triple H starting things off and talking about Evolution and how far they've gotten, and then Ric Flair took the mic. I said this to Kyle. It looks like Ric Flair shrunk, but maybe that's just me. After all he's been through, he still looks pretty damn good. So you have then Batista coming on, and he's thanking the crowd for the years being on SmackDown, talking about SmackDown things, even mentioning OVW, which I thought was pretty cool. And then, of course, there was this tense moment between him and Triple H. Now, I didn't really know if they were going to come to blows or not, but it didn't happen. They hugged it out, and yeah, it got intense real fast. But it was actually pretty cool to see evolution. And obviously back then I was never a fan, but it was actually pretty cool to see them in the same ring again. You know, when they got back together, it just wasn't the same. I can't remember, I think it was the New Day that they wrestled. I could be wrong. But it was nice to see him again, and obviously, Ric Flair still looks good. So then we had The Miz, who defeated Rusev for qualifying in the World Cup, and I was actually thinking about this today and watching a few videos about it. There's no reason why they have to fucking call this the World Cup. Because they're all American. You know, that doesn't make any fucking sense. But hey, there it is. Gotta copy New Japan, we gotta copy Ring of Honor, we gotta copy AAA or whatever the fuck. For what? They're all American. You could have at least had Rusev win this match, but no, Aiden English had to interfere and fucking cost Rusev the match. So The Miz won. Holy shit. You almost had a real overseas, I don't know what you fucking call it. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen now. I know they're gonna have a feud with Rusev and Aiden, but I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. You know, then you have Lana kick Aiden in the fucking balls, and Rusev goes after Aiden English, and, you know, just fucking irritating, because you hook up another team that you could have used, but nope, you have to have Aiden and Rusev break up just so you can put them in a match, or mini matches, or whatever the fuck. In this match itself, why did you need to put the fucking Miz in the ring and win the match so we can go on to the World Cup? The World Cup, which is manned by Americans. Real fucking smart. You had Becky Lynch in excitement for the cutting edge. And it's basically Edge talking about, you know, Becky is ruining her reputation, and he was there, and he made a few mistakes along the way, and it's not worth it. And the best line ever. You're right, I don't like myself. I love myself. And I thought that was pretty fucking fantastic. And then you have Charlotte coming out, and of course, people are booing her, but whatever. So she says a few words, and then she puts the mic on the ground, and then spears Becky Lynch, and then they all fight, and they have the referees, security guards come out and separate the two, and kind of thought Edge was gonna interfere or get hurt. Actually, Becky made a comment, which I thought, yeah, it was kind of in bad taste. However, yeah, she's a heel, you know. They have to say shit in bad taste. Making a comment about, oh, don't let your neck get hurt on the way out of the ring. And it was like, oh, that's cold. But again, Edge coming out and doing his thing, and no fucking pyro! Seriously. You know, and you think, with all the fucking money that you people have, and you can't even fucking give. So, it makes no fucking sense that you know, all this money and you're wasting it. I mean, giving to charity, that's great. Hey, whatever, that's great. You have money to give people a fucking show. Otherwise, you get people like Joey Mysterio who come out to nothing and look stupid. Even Batista. You know. You had the Bar who took on a New Day. It was pretty cool to see the pancakes in the cereal. Of course, New Day being the champions, but during the match, Big Show came out. Obviously, I knew what was going to happen. It's so predictable. Big Show was going to get Kofi Kingston off the mat and chokeslammed him. So he helped the Bar become the new Smackdown Tag Team Champions, and I figured that was going to happen. I mean, we knew that the Bar were going to become SmackDown Tag Team Champions. It was just a matter of when, but there it is, I think. Not Big Show, it's just being Big Show. Face or heel, I mean, he always flip-flop, so there you go. The main event was Rey Mysterio versus Nakamura, Shinsuke Nakamura, and that was a good match, you know. I think, I don't know why, but it was surprising to me to see Rey win the match, because they're giving him a push. Obviously, he must have signed a deal or something, I don't know. But holy shit. The World Cup, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. But, you know, that was your 1,000 episode. You know. Shit. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.